This is gonna be a big one. This is gonna be a big one. I mean, literally, by the same token, I think this is the first time they sent me a box. I didn't even know they had that tape that they could use that says buy the same token. That's pretty legit. But yeah, I have a rough idea what's in here, but I don't 100% know what's in here. So we're going to be opening up this box today and going through its contents. I'm super hyped because I'm pretty sure there's some new stuff from Marvel Champions and some old stuff maybe that we can check out. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to open this up. We're going to look at what's inside and see what it's all about. So let's drop down to the table and take a look. All right, so I am opening the box up, not on screen so I don't dox myself. There's a lot of tape on this. So we will figure this out as we go along. But it's always an exciting time to get stuff from them. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a decent amount of Marvel Champion stuff in here. Maybe other stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, I think it's gonna be a lot of different stuff. So, all right. I'm so excited. All right, let's see what we got here. So there's a lot. Actually, wait, I could show you this, right? Yeah, I can show you this. So it's a lot of bubble wrap so far. That's what we got going on. All right, so bubble wrap. Oh, and everything's like, wait. Everything else is in really fancy paper. All right, we're gonna open the whole thing. There might be several different things in here, like Marvel Champion stuff and some other stuff. But you know what? The way that this is wrapped, I think it just makes sense to do one video. I wasn't sure what we were going to do with this, so let's just do one video. Let's just open this up and see what we have going. Okay, more bubble wrap. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh boy. Okay, there's a lot here. All right, wait. Let's move stuff aside. So I think what's gonna be in here is Marvel Champion stuff. This I can already tell is this is Ash's Reborn stuff. This is Arkham Horror stuff. This is Telepath Giant. Oh, this is that's interesting Marvel Champion stuff. These are some big tokens for SWU. And these all look like boards. Oh, that's a lot of boards. Okay. Let's move this. Let's just get rid of all this. That's fine. Everything's fine. All right, you know, we'll save the big packages for like a little bit later, right? We'll start with the tokens. Actually, I didn't know how many tokens they'd be sending with things. I had like a rough idea, but I didn't have like a super good idea. So I'm interested to see this. So really quick, while we're doing this, I'm also going to make sure my camera will be in focus because you know that has a tendency to happen now and again when it stops being in focus. So anyway, all right. So we'll open this first. This is definitely Arkham stuff. This is all pre-peeled. Are they doing something new? Are they now pre-peeling stuff for us? Because if so, thank you by the same token. All right, so we got a handful of different tokens here. Arkham Horror looks like a kind of like a fuel tank looking thing. It's 1 and 2, so it's a counter. We got 2 of them, and then we have, man, this thing looks. I just like the color on that. Is that purple going to show up? Yeah, it shows up a little bit. You can see it. Now the purple looks solid. I like that. Oh, this side's just straight up blue. Oh, they kind of did this with their Lorcana. I think it was the Lorcana tokens that kind of had this color thing going on. This one looks like the blue is actually different. Yeah, it's in a different spot. Or the purple, I should say. That's interesting. Okay, that looks good. That looks solid. All right, cool. And then we got some scissors. Okay, so truth be told, I haven't looked into too much of the newer Arkham stuff. So I can't, unfortunately, say what a lot of this stuff is. But I hope it's cool stuff. So. But I do. Oh, this one's like a seed planting. I mean, obviously, all the Arkham stuff they do, I think, is really well done. I think it looks really good. So it's something I'm definitely always excited to see. And then what do they got? Oh, they got like a. All right, this is cool. So on one side, it's like a sword thing they got going on, and then like the other side's a two axe. Same with this one. And then this one's like an electricity light bulb. Come on, focus. There we go. And that one's like a 2. So cool little tokens they got. I think it looks fun. Looks interesting. More Arkham stuff is always appreciated. So this, look at the size of these tokens. Holy cow. It's got to be Arkham stuff, right? I mean, this looks like Arkham. Oh, that's fun. All right, so we got our one side of our token, and then our other side looks gorgeous. It's like really detailed. Maybe you just flip it that. Then we have another token, Arkham Horror. I'll have to look these up later and see exactly what these are. Because like I said, I wasn't 100% sure what they were sending me for Arkham, so those are definitely sweet. Like them. Let's get into the Ashes stuff. So Ashes stuff is this is something. Oh god, they sent me those too. This is something I've been looking forward to for a really long time. I love Ashes Reborn. It's one of my favorite solo games of all time. And the thing with Ashes Reborn is that it is it's a great solo game, but it's very mentally taxing. So it's like once you do it like once, like you're kind of just like done with it. Well, not once, but like one game and you're done. Like versus Marvel Champions, we could play a lot of. So we have our different tokens. We have our exhaust tokens, right? For when you exhaust cards, they look fantastic. I love it. Love the thickness on them. And then we have ones. Oh, okay. So we have 1 and 2. These are like status tokens. So there's a lot of cards that come in with different statuses, and you have to put like counters on them. So it has a 1 and 2, a 3, and a 4, which is nice to see. Lots of exhaust tokens, which is always good. You need a lot. This is nice. I think in the box it's 1 and 3 that flips over and whatnot. So really happy with those. And then these are our damage ones. You're gonna need a lot of damage because there's gonna be a lot of damage everywhere. If you're gonna be getting this, you're probably gonna need a lot of damage tokens, just FYI. But we have 5s and 10s, which is always nice. We have a few of them. We'll show that off. There's the 5 side. And there's the 10 side. Okay, cool. And then it looks like with each damage, it's breaking the glass more. Wait, is it? Or am I just imagining things? Oh, no, it's just a different design. It just looks different. So wait, can we show that? So you can see like the, oops. You can see like the breaking of the glass design is a bit different. So it looks good. It looks cool. So a bunch of 1s and 2s and then 5s and 10s. Okay, cool. Usually, generally speaking, I feel like I have a lot of like ping damage, and then the 10s is nice for your big enemy, the final boss, right? Essentially, you're trying to defeat. So it's good to have that. 40 is pretty good. So that's pretty solid. Okay. You have your first player token, which you do need for solo play because the first player token alternates between you and your enemy, which this looks absolutely phenomenal. Look at that. Really like that. That's a really cool token. But yeah, so you start as first player, and then they go as first player, and then you with the whole Red Reigns and expansion, right? So what are they called? I can't remember what they're called. The enemy. I don't remember off the top of my head. Man, that's bad. But your enemy that you're facing, like they go first the second round, so you do need a first player token. So one of the things that will happen is so this actually makes me wonder because I have to look this up really fast because they have 2 different kinds of tokens here, which is interesting. And or no, they have 3 different kinds of tokens here, which makes me wonder what they're doing exactly. So what we got? Main action and side action. Oh, interesting. Okay, so one of the interesting things when you play Ashes Reborn is you're allowed to do a main action and or side action. The side action is you don't have to do, but you can do, right? So they're going to basically let you decide, like when you play a card or whatever, like this would be, let's say your main action thing. So you can put where it is, and this would be like the symbol for the side action. So it's just a way to keep track of things, which is actually kind of helpful because it's not always you do your main, then your side. You could do your side, then your main. And a lot of times you do a lot of stuff in your hand that you're like, oh, I'm not 100% sure what I just did. So that's interesting how they're doing that. I kind of like that. That's cool. That's a cool way to just kind of like, again, signify what you're doing, which I like. And then these they're using as guard tokens, which is pretty neat. They look really, really good. Really, really solid. Guard will happen a lot. That's for sure. So, and then these down here are the Red Reigns tokens. So basically, as the what is it, like the Corpse of Veros? What are they actually called? Um, when your enemy, the main enemy, starts getting more powerful, right? And they start getting stronger. They put more of these Red Rains tokens on, which trigger other things. It's a whole big thing, but anyway, you need these tokens. Like I said, these are gorgeous tokens. They look really good. They look really, really, really solid. So there's a set of 8 on there, which is really good. So really hyped for that because we haven't played this in a long time. So I'm really excited for this. I think this will be fun to get back to the table. I've really, really missed it. So excited to use these tokens. Super hyped. Okay, let's move these to this side. All right, we'll save these. And then we'll check this out. Okay. So for what is this? Star Wars SWU. We have new tokens for the new expansion. So we have a hand token, right? Which is cool looking. Looks pretty solid. So that's the hand token. And then we have, is this the droid trooper token? Yeah, here we go. Separatist droid. And then Republic clone trooper. That looks sweet. Gosh, that looks really good. These are big tokens, right? I mean, we compare it to like a normal quote unquote token. These are how most of our normal tokens look, and now it's like just massive. And then action used tokens, which is nice for putting on your cards to let you know use the action. And then coordinate active, and then inactive side as well, which is really cool. So I like that. So anyway, more SWU stuff. We love SWU in this house. It's so good. It's so much fun. So really excited for that. Okay. Some of these tokens, I think, are for stuff coming out. So this looks like one of the Hydra tokens, right? And there might be a scenario coming up with counter tokens on it. So they got some counters there, which is pretty interesting. I guess we can look this up really fast as well to see what they got going on. Or if they even show it. This might be... I might be revealing this before it actually shows up on the thing. So we got that. Oh, and then we have... Oh, okay. We have Tiny, which like literally says Tiny on it. And then we have Giant. So it's like a status token, which is cool. I think all their status tokens are cool that they do that stuff. I think it's just fun, right? Fun tokens are fun. We got our train counter. There we go. Kind of see it. There we go. 1 on that side and 2. Now it's getting closer. A clear confused. God, this thing is gorgeous. Look at this thing. Look at the mirror on that. Holy cow! You can see the camera. That looks solid. I like that. This was the Unleashed and Restrained Phoenix token. Restrained and Unleashed. I joked to them that they didn't send this. And I was like, you don't have to, but. And then we get our Phased and Solid tokens for Kitty Pryde, which is sweet. Telepath and Diamond. Interesting. So we got our Telepath and Diamond token, which again looks crazy pretty. And then active. An active. All right, so a double active token on that side. Oops. And that's this is for tower defense, right? Yeah. So you know which one's active. Oh, that's fun. They did double side like that. I like that. That's cool. All right, so that's kind of cool. I'll have to double check what the train is. This feels like shield stuff. The confused token. This feels like Emma Frost stuff. So that's interesting. Whenever we're in something like that. So that's definitely interesting stuff. So, all right, cool. More Marvel Champions tokens. I'll take it. I will take all of it. All right, so we got to get into the big stuff. Now, here's the thing. Some of this stuff... We're just going to start opening things. Some of it might be Marvel Champion stuff. Some of it may not be Marvel Champion stuff. I think this one's not. I think. So we'll start with this one and see where it gets us, right? All right. So, yeah, okay. So this is Arkham Horror. So if you have your scenario all set up, or about to have a scenario set up, try to get the tape stuck to itself. We have, oh man, these things are huge in the back. I feel like they usually don't do them this big. Interesting. Yeah, that just feels right. Feels right peeling all that off. I love it. Anyway, get excited about that. So we have that. I know you're supposed to peel the other side too, but you know me, chat. I only do one side. All right, peel all that off. I really got to find out if the future is they send the tokens already peeled for you, man, because that's worth it. All right, so then we get our scenario board for whatever scenario you do in, what is this? Arkham Horror. All right, cool. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Absolutely love it. General design they have for Arkham Horror is a lot of that arrow kind of back and forth design. It looks really nice, really sweet. But again, it's nice to have this board up, especially if you put these things in the back here. Stand up. Every scenario. It doesn't really help for playing on the table, but that's all right. It's nice for as a player to see it. So I like that. That's really cool. So excited to get that going. All right, that's cool. Like that. Let's just open now this one. Just go from the top. Again, no, not this one. Oh, I can kind of see what some of them are. No, let's do this one. Let's do this one. I think this is the right one to do. I think this is good. All right. So this one is if you want to play with all the tokens and stuff. This is your act and your agenda. Wow, this is bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Okay. So this is your act and your agenda boards in Arkham Horror, which again, really cool to see. Don't mind me. So one of the weird things I do is I try to keep everything in the wrapper thing it comes in. I don't know why. It's just a thing I do. I just like it. It makes me happy. We got more stands. And then, man, that is big. That is a... Oh, you can really see the camera now. That is a big old board. That's a really big board. Holy cow. Not in like a bad way. I don't know why I thought they would be smaller. Like the investigator boards are like a bit thinner. And I don't have one up here to look at. But I always felt like they were a bit thinner. Like this feels thick. Like everything about this feels thicker. Like especially look at the thickness of this bottom. That's crazy. That's really thick. But I mean, it's mainly because you have a ledge here where the card sits on like a little lip so the cards just don't fall for it. And you have like the ledges for the tokens, right? So theoretically this token should fit, right? Yeah. So like fits right in there, which is, it's cool, right? It's cool they did that. So again, oh, I got to take the backs off of these. So again, if you're the type of person that is actually even on stream, this might be nice because having your cards up vertically is nice. It just takes up less space, like inherently takes up less space. And on stream, it's always a little bit rough because it's like, oh, well, you know, then chat can't see it as well. But for Arkham Horror, I don't know if that's necessarily like a terrible thing because how much do you all really need to see what the agenda is, right? Like you can't read it anyway on camera, right? So what's the difference? I have to read it. So you could still see it. And then we had the scenario one up there with it too. So you'd still be able to see the cards, you know what I mean? Like you can kind of see it from there, but you wouldn't see like super well into it, but I'd be able to see it better. And again, it takes up less space on the table because like, again, this takes up that space versus like, if it was like that, it would take up a lot more space. Even with just the cards being vertical too, it takes up less space on the table. So that's cool. I'm excited for that. We're going to be doing another Arkham, not campaign. Well, we'll do another campaign eventually. But we're going to be doing another Arkham scenario. The newer ones are out, like the ones that only have like one or two in them, the scenario packs. So I do want to do those soon. So we're going to do that, and then we can bust out all these guys and do that. So, okay. That's that. All right. This is all Marvel Champion stuff? Oof, yeah. Oh, okay. All right, I think there's a lot here. So let's just start opening, right? We'll deal with it in a second. So I'm gonna tell you all right now that this is the big boy. This is the big board for Marvel Champions. It will spruce up your design space. It will be super nice. Is it expensive? Yes. Like I can't not say it's gonna be expensive. It will be, but if you're a type of person like me that really enjoys, basically making their game, this is like your game, right? This is the game that you heavily invest in. This is the game that you play all the time. You have hundreds upon hundreds of plays, and you want to make your experience as amazing as possible. This is the type of stuff you get. I get it's not for everyone. I get it. But I am excited for this. I am excited for this. So this is one of the side scheme boards. It's a big board. Interesting. I'll be interested to see how those magnets go on. And then we have the thing in the back. So does it stand with just one? It does. All right. So you can't see it when it's standing up like this. Now, I do play a lot of games by myself. So this is one of the reasons I was interested in this board, because laying down cards is fine, right? It's absolutely fine. It's a fine way to play. When you play a lot of Marvel Champions, it gets tiring to constantly like flip it up, look at it, flip it down, flip it up, flip it up. Like, right, you all know how I play. I want to get as much information as quickly as possible, as humanly fast as possible, and having the board stand up will do that and will help out. So this is a big reason why I was interested in this. Just a thing that just makes sense for me. And again, live streams that we can fit on the table. It'd be interesting to see when this is all laid out how big this is. But yeah, so it was something I was definitely interested in. I think it's absolutely. Oh wait, we never took off the bottom thing. I didn't even realize it was there. But one of those things I think is absolutely gorgeous. But I get it. A lot of people are just like, D20, it's really expensive, and it is expensive. I'm not gonna like hide the ball on that, but it's one of those things. Again, if you want to quote unquote pimp out your game, right? If you want to make your game, just as accessorized as possible with the best accessories that are out there, this is what you get. And I like it. I like this stuff. So I think this is really cool. And again, when you play Marvel Champions as much as I do, it just makes sense. And again, I don't mind investing in this game because wait. Oh, side schemes go on specific side. Interesting. Okay, so I think they sell these in pairs. So the top is different, right? It's not the same board, but the backs are different too, right? Because it doesn't have a tab that sticks out. Just this one does. So, but they go together. Look at that. Oh God, I'm afraid. Okay. I can't shake it, but I can hold it upside down and the magnet will hold. Take with that information whatever you will. So easy to take apart though, not too hard, but that's interesting. It holds pretty well. What do we got? Here we go. So 2 side scheme. What's this? All right, so this is our villain state. Holy cow, this thing is huge. Holy cow. And I know people will ask, hey, D20, are you going to be like playing with this in the future on the table? Yes. The answer is yes. We will be using this in the future on the table. So I'm hyped for that. Gosh, this thing is big. I mean, they really go all out on this. Look at this thing. And it's like, we talked about how thick things are. Look how thick that thing is. Wait. There we go. That's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So, let me peel this off. Get all this off. And then with this, because it's hard to see, you can kind of see it. So like, okay. Here's a ledge, and then here's a ledge. So theoretically, you should be able to put your villain up on a higher level. And then like either if you have status cards, put them down there, or like an attachment or something like that, put that there. Like there's theoretically different things you can do. I'm not 100% sure all the things you can do, but there is definitely things you can do. So these tokens should just fit right in. Yeah. So these like fit in real snug. And again, you hold it vertically and that token's not falling out, which is nice. Okay, cool. Man, that's thick, right? Like, so, okay, hold on. Token for reference, right? Actually, that's a bad token to use. Where's this token? This token for reference versus how thick that thing is. Like, that's crazy. Anyway, very cool. Okay, so that's the villain one. Let's see what this one is. I think somebody's lighting a fire outside. I can smell it. Okay, so... Or it's my computer again shutting down. All right, so this one is the main scheme. Okay. It looks a bit bigger, which is interesting. This might be able to fit in the whole table. I think people were over-exaggerating how big this is. I mean, it is big, right? But I feel like people are over-exaggerating a little how big this thing was. Like a little. All right, there's our main scheme. Again, what it has going on here, which is interesting, which is something I'm excited for, is this has it too, like the ledge, and then there's another ledge. This has the ledge where the card goes on. It would go right here, and then there's another ledge right here where all your tokens would go on, right? So that one would go there. I mean, a card would be there, right? But then this token sits here underneath it. So I like that. I like how that's set up. That's pretty cool. All right, final one. I don't know which one this one is then. I feel like we have all of them. Main schemes, side schemes. Or maybe it's another side scheme? I don't know. Main scheme, side scheme. Oh, like obligation maybe? That might be what it is. Let's just rip this open. I was trying to preserve the bubble wrap. Nope, it's not a side scheme. Okay. Okay, so we have 3 side schemes. I was trying to preserve the bubble wrap, but that's fine. I'll just rip it open. All right, so we have to figure out the way in which they all connect. So these are a lot of side schemes. Probably, well, who knows? Yeah, you might, with personal side schemes and whatnot, you might use this many. So wait, is this the same? No, wait, these are, wait, are they really 3 different ones? Yeah, the design is slightly different on all of them. Huh. All right, so they have 3 different side schemes, which is crazy. Okay, that's cool. So now you would have, let's just say, your villain and main scheme. Cool. Nice and snug. Buildings go together. Cool. Then side scheme on this side. Oh god, it's taking up most of my board already. Side scheme on this side. And then side scheme. Well, you know what? It fits. I mean, the ends are like from where my fingers are, like only go that far out, right? So it's right there, right there. Then there isn't like many more boards left that you would really get, like theoretically. Like I think you could add on. Hold on, really quick. Marble displays. So I think there's also the environment stand if you wanted to get that, and then there's the weather stand. So if you took out like maybe like the side scheme one and put in like the weather or the environment stand, you could do that instead. But if you want to do all 3 side schemes or whatever, you could do that. But this is the quote unquote, what is this? The expert villain stand, right? So if you're playing expert, this is the villain stand. So you could get this bad boy. I mean, it's just it's cool, right? It's cool. Again, it'll be nice to just be able to sit a card here. Put these tokens up. Oh, wait, we got to stand it up, right? We got to stand up for sure. And where are my things? Stands like that. And I get it's a premium item. I know people, not that they get upset about it, but they're like, oh, it's just so expensive. And I hear the arguments. I get it. But it is one of those things that if you play this game a lot, all right, I'm like putting these in, but not like super far in because I'm running out of space to do it. Actually, wait. Let me just take this off right. Yeah. Also, I haven't peeled the rest of these, so they're a little snug. Probably a little snugger than Biosyn Token would like me to do with these. That's all right. All right. So, if we were playing by yourself and whatnot, actually, it's kind of nice to be able to like put that up. Again, I wouldn't really use it, like I wouldn't use it standing up like this for stream, but looking at it and just playing games, like this is nice. Like it really is. Like it's at perfect eye level to just be able to plop tokens in. It's easy to get tokens in and out on this side, because this part sticks forward compared to the rest of it, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, it's easy enough to do. You got the city skyline, which is cool. Yeah, it's just it's sweet. It's a sweet display. I don't know what to say besides that. It's a really cool display. But again, if I wasn't overhead shooting this game, it'd probably just be standing up all the time, because standing up, it looks really cool. It looks nice. It looks clean. It looks together. I like that a lot. But even when we do it on stream, we'll have it laying down. I think that'd be completely fine too. I think that will work well. So I'm really excited to do this. And all these other tokens, I really like a lot. I'm really hyped for Ash's Reborn stuff. Like I said, we're going to be doing more of that. It's going to look really good. And yeah, I'm really, really thankful for Buy the Same Token for sending this stuff out. All right, so you saw this stuff, and let's say, hey, D20, I would like to get some of that stuff, but at a discount. Totally get it, right? Well, use my link down below to get 5% off of anything you've seen on this table, right? The discount will apply to anything you see on this table. Not only will it help you save money, but it also helps out this channel as well. I greatly appreciate everyone that does it. Thank you. There's a lot of you that have used the link and supported the channel, so thank you. We're going to be getting, I'll tell you right now, I'm sure we're going to be getting more Shield stuff soon, so get really hyped for that. Get excited. I'm excited for it. But yeah, I think this stuff is really cool. And just, again, to kind of just build out your game a little bit more and just make that experience a little more thematic. We've talked about this a lot in this channel. Just making that experience more thematic is really cool. So anyway, once again, appreciate Buy Some Tokens sending this stuff. Thank you all who have used the code or the link, I'm sorry, down below. I appreciate the support of this channel. Let me know down in the comments what you're looking at, what you're planning to get, what tokens you would like to see, because I'll tell you right now, Buy the Same Token reads the comments. So if there's certain tokens you want to see, let them know down below. I really appreciate it all, and I'll see you all next time.